Blackbird, and they are a VC firm, venture capital, that specialize in investing in Australian and New Zealand startups, or startups that have at least one of the co-founders being from New Zealand or Australia. So they focus on that territory alone. And
Oh, sorry, can I pause you for a second?
yeah,
Where is this company based out of?
they are based out of Australia and New Zealand. I don't have the exact address, but around that area.
Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
As you were?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So Blackbird, have you ever wondered why they are called Blackbird?
It's the first I've heard of them, so yeah, I'm curious.
Okay. The most popular bird in New Zealand is a blackbird, and I've seen a theme black as a color on different things from New Zealand, like their New Zealand Airlines. The theme color is black, and then they have like the rugby team, like the All Blacks or something like that, right? So black is a pretty popular color there, and then blackbird is the most popular bird. That bird, I don't know the name, but it is a blackbird. So that kind of ties back to the name of the company. So I guess they are more based in New Zealand. But anyways, going back to VeVe, they invested in VeVe during the seed stage of 2021. So to those who might not be familiar with, VC investing, seed capital, SEED, is the money raised to begin developing an idea for a business or new product. And so it's basically seed money is very, very early money, right? And the question that I had at that time when I found it was, well, it's 2021. Why is it early for VeVe? Why did they name it seed money? Because 2021 was a pretty big year for VeVe. That was when VeVe went mainstream, right? If we were to talk about VeVe being early, it would have been 2019, 2020. And my assumption for that was before there was VeVe NFTs, there was ecomi, right? And ecomi worked on a totally different set of product compared to what we have today, which is the digital collectibles. Are you familiar with those products?
The digital collectibles?
No, no, the products that ecomi worked on that
Oh,
they
the products.
stopped. Yeah.
No, I've never seen or heard of them.
Okay, so the two most popular, most well-known products that ecomi worked on. So ecomi was the first company that Dan and David worked on before different things happened and they transitioned to the NFT aspect, which is called VeVe today. So initially, ecomi worked on a crypto wallet, which is the ecomi wallet. You probably see people mention it once in a while. There is an ecomi wallet, and it's a crypto wallet.
Is it that card? Is it the card? Is it like that cold storage wallet? Is that what you're referring to?
That's the one. They also worked on another credit card called the ecomi One credit card. So before VeVe NFTs, there were two separate products. And it wasn't until like 2020, 2021 that VeVe started coming out with these NFTs that we know and love today. So that's why 2021, I guess, was still considered pretty early for the investing aspect of the company.
So, did they disclose in those documents? Was there anything that disclosed if Blackbird got any OMI tokens that they have to that are stuck in like a vesting schedule? Do you know anything about that? If that is something that they're doing? Nothing
was mentioned on the website except for a photo of Dan and David and a description of what VeVe does as a business. So to answer the question, no. But what I was very interested in was, are they a good VC firm? Can they bring the support and help to, take VeVe ecomi to where they want to be, right? And so I looked at, in order to judge the performance of a VC firm, you would usually look at the other investments to see if they have had successful exits or things like that. And this firm invested in over 50 other startups. And two of them caught my attention. The first one is Canva. Are you familiar with Canva?
Yeah.
Yep.
I use that on my for my like on and off at my work. But
so they invested in Canva in 2013, which was the year that Canva was founded.
Wow. So they're okay. All right. And I'm curious, what's the
Okay.
other one? That was the
Okay.
big one.
Okay, so to our audience who might not know what Canva, I love Canva, right? Canva is one of the biggest and most successful pre-to-use online graphic design tools. So they're basically a free version, a free and much easier to use version of Photoshop. I use Canva, I pay for it, and as of 2022, it had over 100 million users across 90 countries, and it generated over $1 billion in revenue. So this is a massive success for Blackbird, right? The other company that they also invested in that successfully exit was called Zeus, Zoox. And Zeus develops and manufactures autonomous vehicles that provides mobility as a service. So they basically make self-driving vehicles that act as taxi and buses.
And these operate in New Zealand?
No, this is actually, so they invested in this company. This company is based in, I think, the San Francisco Bay Area. And I think one of the reasons why they invested in was that Zeus, one of the co-founders, is either Kiwi or an Aussie. So the co-founder is either from New Zealand or Australia. I can't remember exactly. But they were acquired a few years ago. Do you want to guess the company that acquired them?
I don't even know where to begin.
Okay, let me give you a hint. It starts with an A.
And when did they start investing in the company?
Okay, I
You
kind of
gotta help
missed
me
that
out.
information. Okay, they invest. So Blackbird invested in Zeus when I don't know exactly, probably a long time ago, but they were acquired by Amazon. So this is another huge success for Zeus and especially for Blackbird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's wild. Geez.
Yeah. So this firm did extremely well. I haven't looked at their other investments, but usually like for these VC firms, they would invest in 100 company and maybe 2 or 3 of them, or maybe a little bit more than that, will usually bring the most return on investment. And I think Canva and Zeus got them very decent profits.